Day 2 is resilience. Fall 7 times and stand up 8. The theme for today is bouncing back. And the scripture I found to match today's inspiration is out of Proverbs. And it reads, "For though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again, but the wicked stumble when calamity strikes." That's in Proverbs 24:16. And today, I'll be talking about a time when I did not give up. What if your lowest moment is a setup for your greatest comeback? How my story relates today, I think back to when I worked the equivalent of a prison guard for Los Angeles County Sheriffs. I worked on that job for 24 years. I was good at what I did, but the job was a dead-end job. It paid the bills. It allowed me to do things in my life. But I wanted to do something different. I wanted more. Most of my education I got while I was on the Sheriff's Department, in particular, an advanced degree. In addition to obtaining my education, I also volunteered to gain experience and took training and certifications because I was eager to get out. When I would apply for county jobs, trying to just switch to another position, although I worked out of class, writing policy, taking care of a special population, I was not allowed to use that out of class experience. That's what prompted me to do the volunteering and the certifications. Y'all, when I say I felt like I was stuck, I obtained my most recent degree in 2015, and I was not able to get out until 2022. When I say I felt stuck, and one day I woke up early 2022, and in my head I just said, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. I felt like if I didn't leave that place, that I would die. I started mass applying for jobs, started interviewing, but a lot of the jobs I didn't have the experience they wanted. And again, the county wouldn't allow me to use the out-of-class experience. So when I say it felt like everything I was doing was in vain, that's exactly what it felt like. But when I say that God came through, and as they say, delivered me, I was finally able to interview. And because I had volunteered and it directly related to what I interviewed in, by the time I left the Sheriff's Department, I had 2 offers. And it was because I was determined. I was innovative by going out volunteering and continuing to learn and hone the skills. And I was able to walk into a job that I had never held in an official capacity because of my resilience. I pushed through, I hung on, although I wanted to give up. So my message to you today is to hang in there, set your mind and your sights on something, stick with it, figure out ways that you can get to what you're trying to accomplish, make a plan, find mentors if you need to, research, do what you have to do to get from there to where you're trying to go. It pays to push through even when things look bleak. At the end, my perseverance has paid off. I have been away from that county job down for 3 years. Now I have the flexibility where I'm not boxed in my career. I could actually bounce around. I can use the skills I have now to do several other things. And that was the goal, to not be in a position where I was boxed in. If this story has helped you today, if resilience is what you needed to hear, you think someone else needs to hear it, and you feel like the story would help someone, please share it. Please like, also comment if this story resonated with you. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.